Hello. Today is, I forgot the day that I'm on with the Healing the Middle Passage sessions, but it's today. I am one session behind. I apologize. I am still this is a big commitment, and it's really like showing me all the things that I need to do to become a better entrepreneur and a better, the person that I'm wanting to self-actualize. So thank you for your patience. I will catch up on the series, but let's get started on today. And it's a fairly short live, but I really want to talk about how your procrastination may not be you. And I want to give you a little bit of a story, a little bit of a background, then I'm going to give you, more information, of course. So let's get started. Back in elementary school, I used to be a tomboy. I used to just play kickball. I used to play dodgeball. I was better than all the boys. I thought I was the shit. Like, I'm not gonna even lie. I didn't wear all the cool clothes. I didn't wear, all the cutesy stuff. I was really smart, and I wore a uniform to school every single day, and I was my own self motivator. I pushed myself toward greatness, and I didn't even think of it. It was like inherent. It was just like, just go, 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 go. But then something kind of clicked at fifth, sixth grade. My hormones started kicking in, my body started changing. And at some point, I got in the habit of being unmotivated, lazy, and just using my inherent gifts to get by. I, got anxiety and depression, and, nothing really helped me get out of that hole. Like, I had to dig myself out of that hole, and one of the things that I've been realizing as I am continuing to do my research for this Healing on the Middle Passage series is that the deeper that my research goes, I'm realizing why I self-sabotage, why I put myself in this state where I refused to thrive. And I began asking myself these questions, and I ask you to ask yourself, if this resonates with you, why would you intentionally camp in your head and ruminate in your thoughts? You know not to do it, but why do you do it? Why would you continue to take two steps forward and three steps backward? Why would you continue to play small? Why would you allow yourself to be paralyzed with anxiety where you just don't do anything? If this resonates with you, I want you to take a look back at why chronic procrastination infiltrated your energy field. Why do you put things off until tomorrow? Why do you not fully show up for yourself? And if you're still here, and if this describes you, I want you to understand that these are qualities of procrastination, and that this procrastination didn't come from you. The word procrastination actually comes from procrastinare, which in Latin means to put off until tomorrow. Oh, I know, it's time to go almost. Yes.
What?
In Greek, close that door, baby. Close it all the way. In Greek, it comes from the word akrasia, which means against better judgment. So let's almost, sweetheart. So let's dive deeper. Why would you put something off till tomorrow against your better judgment? It's not because you lack self-discipline. It's not because of your genes. It's not, it's because of your epigenes, which is the frequency of the frequency that you inherit through your body, through your cells, um, through their periphery into the nucleus, where it gets inserted into your DNA and literally starts changing the way your genes are expressed. And when I say expressed, that means, we're all proteins. So eventually proteins and how you're built and how you're expressing yourself in the outer world becomes completely changed. Now, so far, if this resonates with you, I want to encourage you to schedule a session with me. These sessions will focus on your mother and father wounds and the ones that are eating up your time, your money, your energy, perhaps your resources. So you can shift into a state of and vibration where you begin taking the steps to build mutually beneficial relationships, attract soulmate clients into your business, self-actualize your gifts, and be in your sovereignty. Now, going back to the father wound. Because we are talking about the father wound today, you may have inherited procrastination due to a masculine figure that was a caregiver in your life. And there's actually a few psychological studies to prove it. So if you are a procrastinator, don't go beating yourself up. Don't think you have to be more disciplined, and start telling yourself that maybe you're just born this way. You weren't. I want you to start reverse engineering. Procrastination comes from worry or anxiety associated with a perceived difficult task. Now, this anxiety and worry are considered to be negative moods. And negative moods are associated with the shadow, the parts of us are that we are attempting to hide. So in your desire to hide from these perceived negative moods, you do something called task avoidance, where you don't want to feel anxiety, you don't want to feel worry, so you avoid the task associated with that negative mood by doing nothing. Perhaps you watch Netflix, perhaps you eat sugary foods, perhaps you smoke a J. You do something to avoid that feeling. Now, if you were to not avoid the feeling and dive deeper into the reason behind the feeling, you may come to realize that your procrastination may be due to one of the following reasons: having a strict father figure, having a procrastinating father figure or masculine figure. Oh my gosh.
May I have your attention, please? The library will be closing in
Oh
5
my
minutes.
gosh, I swear.
Please to exit the building at this time. The library is closing in 5 minutes. Thank
You
you.
shouldn't be laughing at your mommy when I'm working. Having a shallow or distant relationship to the father figure in your life, or your inability or unwillingness to conform to the codes of conduct by the patriarchy. Now, a procrastination, according to Dr. Joseph Ferrari, comes from having an authoritarian father figure, and instead of rebelling directly, you procrastinate. In fact, most procrastinators in his article reported having a high conflict, distant, and shallow relationship with the masculine caregiver in their lineage or in their life. So most procrastinators actually turn to their friends and not to their family for support, because they avoid the feeling of being judged by their faults by their father figure in their lineage. Now remember, procrastination also comes from the Greek word akrasia, against your better judgment. So it's highly possible in your task avoidance, in your avoidance of your, I'm almost done. It's not 8 yet. I know.
We close at 8, so you need to.
I'm almost done. I need to finish. I will. Thank you. Ask yourself that question, especially if you are someone that knows you have had a paralyzing anxiety, camped in your head, have task avoided yourself from accomplishing your goals. If you're on the wait until Monday if you're on the wait until Monday train, or if you're on I'll start tomorrow and tomorrow turns into Monday or next year, or you start many years, start reverse engineering how procrastination got implanted in your energy field in the first place. Now, compound that in another study conducted by the Saginaw Valley State University that found procrastination is a learned behavior from parents. Now, from an energetic perspective, there's a certain vibration that feelings have, albeit negative or positive. According to the law of conservation of energy, the amount of energy in the system cannot be created nor destroyed, it is transferred from one system to the next. So I'm going to continue this live when I go back home. Okay.